Hear the wind moving through the forest, flowing over treetops and lakes, picking up speed and reminding everyone with thin walls and light boats that it is bigger than them. Welcome everyone to Bringing It Home. It's dedicated to our moms. A few of them are here. Let's have a nice hand for Barry Adelman, founder of and amazing leader of Music for Humanity.
I don't know if such an amazing leader, but it's fun to be here. As I look around, I can tell that some of you can remember where you were in 1968. And I can remember where I was, which was quite amazing to be here almost 60 years later, because in 1968 I was at the University of Michigan as an undergraduate student, and I had to deal with the draft. They were going to make it into a lottery system, and who knew what was going to happen. And then that song came out, Alice's Restaurant. Wow. To be in this building is amazing to me. The seeds for Music for Humanity were planted back then, though, from two events. One is I went to see Beethoven's Ninth Symphony at Carnegie Hall, and then the year after that, I went to see a thing called Woodstock with 400,000 other people. And those seeds germinated into Music for Humanity, which was formed in 2005. We're 21 years old. I invite you all to go visit the website, see what we've accomplished. It's really pretty cool, I think. So I was going to sing one of those songs that led to the formation of Music for Humanity, and I was working on it, and then I said, no, there's going to be some great singer-songwriters here. I'm going to sing something in the tradition of Woody Guthrie, in the tradition of Arlo, Pete Seeger, and even John Lennon. Remember, all we are saying is give peace a chance. So this requires you to sing. I know some of you never want to sing, but I will teach you a song right now, this instant, and it's a fun song. So your part is very simple. Oh, by the way, the mission of Music for Humanity is very simple. Spread more music. And we do that by giving out music scholarships. We've given out over $200,000, buying new instruments for local school districts in the Hudson Valley. If anybody wants to help me up here, I'd love to have a volunteer. But in any case, this song, here's your part. Look at me now. Everybody say that. Look at me now. We say it 3 times. Look at me now. Look at me now. Look at me now. I'm a brown cow. Okay? Kind of a children's book. We turned it into a book. And so that's your part, and I'll fill in the rest. And although it sounds like a little children's thing, at the end, there's a real adult message. So sing along. We're going to start. I want to thank, too, John for inviting me to be here. Thank you. And let's hear it for him for putting this together. You're going to hear some, I've heard them all already. They are fantastic singer-songwriters. They're going to sing some of their own stuff, and they're going to sing some songs that John wrote. It's going to be a fantastic evening of music. But now it's your turn to sing, and I think the last song you're going to sing, too, you're going to know that song. But in any case, here we go. Remember, let's say it again. Look at me now. 3. Look at me now. Look at me now. I'm a brown cow. I want to hear you, John. Here we go. Look at me now. Look at me now. Look at me now. I'm a brown cow. Oh, look at me now. Look at me now. Look at me now. I'm a brown cow. Now once I was a chicken, and then I was a pig. I pecked upon the earth, and in the mud I dig. I used to be a horse, then I was a mule. They whipped us into shape, used us like a tool. But look at me now, look at me now. Sing, look at me now, I'm a brown cow. Oh, look at me now, look at me now. Look at me now, I'm a brown cow. Now once I was a squirrel, and then I was a dog. I turned into a human. That was worst of all, because when I was a human, I had to go to work. Found myself surrounded by a bunch of silly jerks. But look at me now, look at me now, look at me now, I'm a brown cow. A little louder, look at me now, Look at me now, look at me now, I'm a brown cow. Now once I was a rabbit, and then I was a fox. I turned into a salmon, they turned me into locks. I was a caterpillar, then a butterfly. I turned into an eagle, soared across the sky. But look at me now, look at me now, look at me now, I'm a brown cow, I can't hear you. Look at me now, look at me now, look at me now, I'm a brown cow. Now once I was a mouse, and then I was a rat. I turned into a robin and got eaten by a cat. I used to be a duck, then I was a bear. I turned into a chipmunk, oh, I gave myself a scare. But look at me now, look at me now, look at me now, I'm a brown cow. Oh, look at me now, look at me now, look at me now, I'm a brown cow. Now I eat the grass and lie upon it in the sun. Now I chew my cud, oh, I'm having so much fun. I wish you lots of luck through all the lives you'll be. I hope you enjoy the trip, I hope you learn to see that throughout all your journeys, there's only here and now. I hope you reach the goal to become a brown cow. Just look at me now, look at me now, look at me now, I'm a brown cow. Oh, look at me now, look at me now, look at me now, I'm a brown cow. Let's go around again. Look at me now, look at me now, look at me now, I'm a brown cow. Oh, look at me now, look at me now, big ending. Look at me now, I'm a brown cow. Hey, thanks for singing, folks. If you have any questions for me about music humanity, I'll be here all night. Please come talk to me. And that song was turned into a book, so if you got any little kids you want to buy it for, we have the book back there. Thank you so much. Thank you, John, again. Please welcome John back, the MC of the show.
Did you sing? I know, I did. I did sing, yes. Okay, we're going to introduce the fabulous singer-songwriters that are coming up. We're going to do a round sort of deal where we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4 rounds through all different songs. This is going to be their material. All of their albums are available in the front. Please pick one up. They're available on streaming as well, but we'd love to have you buy some of their CDs. So the first one I'm going to introduce is Sue Horowitz. She came all the way over from Maine. We met about 6 years ago. She's a world traveler, tours all over the USA. Her album Strings, Swings, and Curious Things is it's a fabulous album. Listen to it. You got to listen to it. And she just came out with a new one that was just released on the streaming services in the last couple of days. That's Rainy Nights and Rear View Mirrors. Sue Horowitz. And the second singer is Kayla Farnham. Come on up, Kayla. She's the 2-time state troubadour for the state of Connecticut. Her album, Your Spirit is a Work of Art, is on my regular playlist. Fabulous, great heart. You're going to love her music. Third artist is Carol Crittenden. She came all the way from New Jersey. Her albums Glimmer, En Route, and Four Celtic Voices are absolutely fabulous. You've got to listen to them. The Four Celtic Voices album actually made it to #1 on the world charts. Carol Crittenden. And last but not least, George Cipperly. He came all the way from Philadelphia. He's an adventurer like me. He actually rode a bike across the country with a friend. His album is Journeys. He's a fabulous storyteller. You're going to enjoy all of them. Let's hear it for all of them. George is going to start us off.
Good evening, I guess. This song, one of the little unusual bits of my autobiography is my fascination with calendars, and I even worked that into a song. Ask me what I am today, I'll say a calendar man. Who'd look at you, you laugh at me, politely as you can. Oh no, I'm not a model for those pictures on the wall. This dreamer lives his life within their windows on the world. I start the year on a sunny day by a snowy meadow stream. The mountain air is crisp and clear in January's dream. I travel next to Maui's beach, then to the Taj Mahal. By April it's a lonely stretch upon the China Wall. I often turn to a far-off land, a place I'll never go. And as I sail on hidden wings, a smile begins to show. Sometimes I turn to a place I've been, and the image makes me cry. I share with ghosts my time machine, I stare with teary eyes. I recognize the Dolomites, I went there last year too. The fjords rise above the deck, the windmills come in June. In the valley of the monuments, the rocky spires glow. The flames of countless twilight fires, they rise to haunt my soul. I never throw the years away, I pack them in the den. And on a quiet, thoughtful day, I'll bring them out again. But now the scenes remind me of the homes I have left behind. The walls on which these pictures hung, the dreams of another time. The ferry from Helsinki sails as autumn comes around. October brings the wild flowers to the hills of Oregon. And the colors of New England still take my breath away. A cozy Colorado ranch, the gift on Christmas Day. So come and peek inside of me, come join a calendar man. We'll travel all around the world, we'll travel hand in hand. We'll travel all around the world, we'll travel hand in hand.
Good evening. A little too generous with my height. I'm going to share a song. I think that there have been times lately where I've started to feel very overwhelmed by all the things going on in our world. And it's very easy to want to put your head in the sand or just throw your hands up and not face it, because it's very relentless. You see these news stories and you hear these tales and see these images, and it can be very heartbreaking. And you start to feel like, what can I do? How can I possibly make any kind of difference? And I wrote this song when I was feeling that way, and in doing so, it gave me a little bit of hope. This is called One Small Step. A little boy's blank eyes, skin blackened with dust, his country in tatters, his home now all lost. Of course we all care, but it's too much to bear. I wanna be moved into action. Give some relief, but I find myself paralyzed. I'm heartbroken with grief. So I look up at the moon and I'll take a deep breath. My one foot forward, and I'll take one small step, one small step. I move my boy's Legos and sit on the floor, try to make sense of such unholy war. Don't dare take for granted our blue skies or white clouds, but I don't ponder too deeply just what freedom allows. So I look up at the moon and I'll take deep breath, and I'll put my one foot forward, and I'll take one small step, one small step. I'll try to be worthy of writing these words, find ways to give and see how I can serve and push disillusion down and take one small step now. One small step. I turn on the TV, switch from the news, zone into some other screen where I lose myself in the meaning I held moments ago. But I realize that there are some things I cannot unknow. So I look up at the moon and I'll take a deep breath, and I'll put my one foot forward, and I'll take one small
wrote this tune when my car broke down on a road trip down to Georgia. It's a tune about pushing through the breakdown and paving your own path. It's called American Drifter. She lit her last smoke through oil-stained hands, sitting on the curb at the traveler station, next to a rusted truck propped up on off-road wheels. The last rain's mud fresh on the grill guard. She said her life full of postcards and motel keys, running on a rust and radio static. No roots, no reason, just miles to call. American drifter. She took her last puff, stomped out the flame, shook her head as she sized me up. She had a weathered tan and a butch cut, and was looked like a rookie to her, with my AAA card, a wagon on wheels, ponytail and sunburn. She said a life full of postcards and motel keys, running on a rust and radio static. No roots, no reason, just miles to call. American drifter. 1,000 miles from home, I cursed the road for playing jokes. Then she walks up to me, box of tools and WD, tosses me a trucker hat, sunscreen and a cigarette, and she said, "You look a whole lot like a younger me. You led a life full of postcards and motel keys, running on a rust and radio static. No roots, no reason, just miles to go. You're made of wanderlust, you roll like a stone, on and on across the burning road. American drifter, American drifter, American drifter, American drifter. I lit my last smoke through oil-stained hands, sitting on the curb at the traveler's station.
Hello. This is so exciting. This is a historic place. I'm so excited. I've never been here before. I've always wanted to come. And to do it in the company of these amazing songwriters is a real gift. So thank you, John. Thank you, Barry, for making this happen. When I was 16, I was no prom queen. I waited for you by a phone. I talked too loud, wasn't in with the crowd. Saturday night all alone. Beautiful girls who had lived beautiful boys who would bask in the roar of the crowd while I was in the stands. Can I just lay my head on your shoulder for just a little while? We're wiser and so much older. Well, I have this chance. I'm asking you to dance. Every 10 years we face our fears of who we are and who we've been. These scars of mine have faded in time. I'm comfortable in my own skin. Now the DJ is playing that song from that old FM station from '79. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, won't you come dance with me? I'm hoping you will be mine. Can I just lay my head on your shoulder for just a little while? We're wiser and so much older. Well, I have this chance. I'm asking you to dance. Ooh. So here we are at the latest reunion, and I tell my secret to you. You look in my eyes and you say with surprise, I'm honored and I never knew. Come here and lay your head on my shoulder for just a little while. We're wiser and so much older. Well, I have this chance. I'm asking you to dance. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, dance.
Well, 4 years ago today, I was actually, John mentioned my bicycling. So 4 years ago today, I was on the old Route 66 on my bicycle that goes from Santa Monica to Chicago. And out of that, I afterwards tried to keep some of the memories of the things I saw along the way in a song, which you'll hear next. And if you're not familiar with it, Route 66 is often called the Mother Road, so it's the name of the song. Chasing down a dream, you get to bask in the mystique. No better road to take when it's the spirit that you see. Statues, parks, and murals, walls with neon in the mix. Slow down and take it in. Along the old Route 66, it's the Mother Road, the Mother Road. Chasing down the highway, not a soul in sight. Salute a rusty windmill, dying just off on the right. The ghosts of murdered miners standing watch for Mother Jones. Groans of dust-choked oakies driven from their homes along the Mother Road. They linger on in the wind along the Mother Road. caddies thrust their tail fins toward the clouds. A giant metal rocket man, a salesman tall and proud. In Amboy, Grant, and Bourbon, towns along the way, the intoxicating history, soldiers on the present day, along the Mother Road, the Mother Road. The crack of Mickey Mantle's bat as the young boy learned to play. The lasso of Will Rogers and the things he had to say. A host of native tribes forced to adopt the desert sand. The ugly Tulsa massacre with blood still stains the land on the Mother Road. They linger on in the wind along the Mother Road. Even where the interstate still passes close to town, the traffic's in a hurry now, too restless to slow down. Past miles and miles of turbines, turning slow against the sky, and an endless string of freight trains pulling hard right close beside, along the Mother Road, the Mother Road. It's silent now, the traffic's gone, the pavement's gotten rough. Deserted shops and gas pumps show the times are way past tough. Now burros wander free along the streets of Oatman Town, legacy of a gold mine that long ago shut down along the Mother Road. They linger on in the wind along the Mother Road. Beyond the city, the vistas stretch away. Farmland, ranch, and desert, stark beauty lies in wait. The mountains and the mesas, the painted canyon walls, with miles of empty highway running straight on through it all. It's the Mother Road, the Mother Road. Keep on moving on down the Mother Road. So much more to see along the Mother Road. Slow down and take it in along the Mother Road, along the Mother Road.
Funny how some songs kind of take on new meaning as time goes by. I wrote this song originally during the COVID shutdown days. It was a very specific time. And it was such a strange time because I found a lot of beauty in that moment when the whole world just came to a stop. We had no choice but to be still for a moment. And I had time like I'd never given myself before with my family, and to cook and to do all these wonderful things. But then, of course, there's the horror of the moment, right? Then, like, I'd wake up at night and the fear would creep in. And this song is now kind of expanded to, it's that juxtaposition, it's that push and pull of the fear versus that inner stillness, that peace, that knowing that we do have within all of us that we need to kind of keep tapping into. There's always the dark and light. This song is called Wakened. Now lay me down to sleep, to rest this weary mind. Guess we've
world is bad in the dark. I pray the Lord my soul to keep as if we've been apart. Follow the voices in my head or in my heart. Panic as the world turns upside down. Where do we start? Mornings to come as they've done through all of history, and the whole world takes a breath and feels it's a mystery. For a brief moment, we've wakened from our troubled sleep to what we've always known. Mornings still come as they've done through all of history, and the whole world takes a breath and feels it's a mystery. For a brief moment, we've wakened from our troubled sleep to what we've always known. To what we've always known. To what we've always known.
Thank you.
So maybe about an hour ago, John pulled me aside and he requested I play a tune of mine. He couldn't remember the name at the time, but he was like, "It's the song about that guy." And I guessed it on the first try because I don't really write songs about guys anymore. It's usually about girls or dogs or nature. So this is the song about that guy. It's called Elijah. Oh, Elijah is a man on the run. The Lord knows what he's been running from. Say a ticket to Redemption City. He was just a little late to the gate at the train station. Now I see him racing to the end of the tracks with the wind in his hair and the monsters at his back. What he's looking for, I hope he finds it. Oh, Elijah, you're out of gold. You just don't realize. They say he's wild as the rising sun, shooting over, horizon after horizon. They say he's a straight shot bird, no chaser, and I'm a whiskey shooting gambler for his love. So if you see him racing to the end of the tracks with the fire in his eyes and a storm at his back, what you tell me is always on my mind. Oh, Elijah, you're a heart of gold in my eyes. Oh, Elijah, Elijah, oh, Elijah, Elijah. He's only loved a woman by the light of the moon. When the scent is fresh upon her skin, that's when he's gonna get running. I'm gonna take me on a run for my money. If love is a marathon, I don't wanna quit too soon. I've got my ticket to the sky, and I'm calling shotgun when Elijah comes flying by. One day I'm gonna meet him at the end of the tracks with mud in my hair and all hell in my bag. He's gonna wonder how'd you find me. Oh, Elisha, takes one to know one. That's how I always knew I'd find you down the line. Oh, Elijah, Elisha. Oh, Elijah, Elisha. Oh, Elijah, Elijah.
These song swaps are so fun because, like, you never know. Like, we don't know what each other is playing. So we had, like, something from Route 66 and then something about existential dread and but also hope, and then a prophet, like a song about that guy. You never know what's going to come up. So, you know the phrase, my whole life flashed before my eyes. Let me just get a little tune in here. I was driving in the Allegheny Mountains, and I think it was like a microburst that hit. On one side of me was a mountain, and on the other side was nothing. Wait a minute, hold on. I'm old, so I don't remember my own words. Wipers slapping like a bat out of hell. Heaven's open and I'm feeling the chill. Can't see nothing driving my field. Hands are turning to death grip on the wheel. Driving in a rainstorm, white noise, static radio plays. In a rainstorm, I look for a light in the darkest of days. In a rainstorm, storm clouds rolling around in my head, thinking about what I've done, what I said. Like tires clinging to the edge of the road. Nowhere to go, nowhere. On the brink, got nowhere to go. Driving in a rainstorm, white noise, static radio plays. In a rainstorm, look for light in the darkest of days. under roll. Point myself in the direction of home. Been through these storms before and I know. Steal myself and take control. Driving in a rainstorm. Drown the sins I'm due to repeat. In a rainstorm, water pour down and wash me clean. And the storm will come again. And you know what I mean. And you know what I mean. Let it rain, let it rain, let it rain, let it rain on me. You can sing that with me. Let it rain. Let it rain, let it rain, let it rain, let it rain on me. Let it rain, let it rain, let it rain, let it rain on me. Let it rain, let it rain, let it rain, let it rain on me.
This song's about a situation that many of you, I know, have had to deal with, and too many of you will sooner or later have to deal with. When was that moment, that instant I was left behind? The very last time that you knew inside you were mine. Let's see if we start this.
I feel you, George.
Yeah. I'm practicing or getting used to what the song is all about, which you'll find out. Short enough if you haven't guessed. Let's skip that line and go next one. You love to drive, you were born to roam, till that night you lost your way home. We danced and we laughed, we came to see in the universe's plot line we were meant to be, so we stitched our lives together as one family. Long, long time ago, long, long, long time ago. I'd laugh with you like you'd said something new, but it's hard to do when it's the 10th time through. I followed along, but I knew you were gone when you saw angels on the back lawn. We paddled and we rowed, we found our way in a world of constant sorrow. We learned to play, we studied tongues and cultures where we'd go one day. Long, long time ago. Long, long, long time ago. Now you're sitting on the couch with a cold blank stare. I peer into your eyes and I see no one there. Of course we knew our dream would end one day, but did it have to happen this way? We reveled in the plans of everything we do, dreamed of distant lands that we would travel to in those far-off years before our bill came due. Long, long time ago. Long, long, long time ago. When was that moment, that instant I was left behind? The very last time that you knew inside you were mine.
Really is a pleasure being up here with these wonderful artists, and I want to thank John Doelman for his vision and making it come to life and getting us all into this wonderful collaboration on his album. This song is about resisting the fall into old habits. I think sometimes we self-sabotage our own growth. We see ourselves, we're not going to do it this time, and then we see ourselves repeating these habits and these patterns that are very comfortable. And so this is about resisting that. This is called I Won't Break. Old friend breathing down my neck again. You rip right through my thoughts and my defense. I look you in the eye this time. Our last embrace was not goodbye, but now I see your light. Such a clever girl am I, stronger than before. You twist and bend me, make me shake. Whisper slip in my ear, you beg me to fall. But this time I won't break. I'll fake my way around your spell, this intoxicating hell. Claw through woven tales you sell, a comfort like no other. You fit me, but you'll smother me. Now I realize, such a clever girl am I, stronger than before. You twist and bend me, make me shake. Whisper slip in my ear, you beg me to fall. But this time I won't break. Round and round we go. Once again you find me. Do I let you though? Each time you sink those teeth in deep, let me believe I'll break free in time. Old friend breathing down my neck again, but I won't break this time. Thank you.
So a few years back, I booked a session with a photographer who I really admired, and she showed up with this beautiful junkyard guitar, this beautiful unplayable junkyard guitar that was painted like a work of art, just white and blues and lyrics scrawled on the outside. Some of the words were from my songs, and some she had just kind of added in herself. And there was a phrase there that always stuck with me. It was humble magic. She had written on there. And I decided I needed to put that into a song. So this is about the humble magic in our everyday, ordinary lives, and the humble magic that we can offer each other. Stray dog drifting to sleep on the sofa, and the purr of the feral cat reverberating on your chest. It's the bird's nest in the rafters, in the ruins of the hilltop barn, built in 1937, offering its humble shelter. Offer your temple, offer your shake. The gift is your humble magic. It's only yours to offer. You belong here. You belong. It's the open door on Sunday evening, porch lamp home after dark, swapping songs beneath the autumn leaves, while the lightning bugs keep their walls. It's a warm hug on a cold night, summer's round the bonfire, the crackle of the firewood, as we're dancing with the embers. Offer your temple, offer your shake. The gift is your humble magic. It's only yours to offer. You belong here. You belong. So offer your temple, offer your shake. The gift is your humble magic. It's only yours to offer. You belong here. You belong. You belong here. You belong here. You belong. You belong here. You belong here. You belong. You belong here. You belong. You belong.
So we've got one more round after this, yes? Yes. And then after that, we're going to take a little break, and then we're going to come back, and we're going to do some songs from John's poetry from this wonderful project that he has created, which I'm sure he's going to tell you more about in a little bit. So, for about, I don't even want to say, but when I was around 12, I was going to say the year, but I decided it's probably not a great idea. When I was around 12, I opened up a guitar studio to teach guitar in my bedroom in New Rochelle, New York. And I've been teaching ever since. And I have background in speech pathology and special education. And I've been teaching kids and teens with learning differences for a long time. And they move at their own pace. And they get to have a wonderful time learning a new skill and enjoying music, which is the best. So I had a teenager. I taught her guitar for about 5 years, and she was being terribly bullied at school. And we would talk about it a lot during our lessons. And I remember saying to her, you know, one day you're going to get in your car, you're going to drive away, and you're going to live your own wonderful, beautiful life. When you leave this town, turn your world around, roll your windows down, step on the gas, turn away your face as you leave this place. Better things await, step on the gas. Don't look back, don't look back, or you will turn to stone. Don't look back, don't look back, or you will turn to stone. All your salted tears, all your lonely years, held in place by fear, step on the gas. Who could believe all the lies they weave? Use hate to deceive, step on the gas. And don't look back, don't look back, or you will turn to stone. Oh, don't look back, don't look back, or you will turn to stone. Oh, drive away, watch your heartache fade. Don't bother with the rear view. Things are not as close as they appear. Leave it all behind, game up, seek and find, go somewhere that's kind, and step on the gas. And don't look back, don't look back, or you will turn to stone. Oh, don't look back, don't look back, or you will turn to stone. You will turn to stone. Step on the gas.
I really love sad and depressing songs. And but sometimes you have to lighten it up a little. So see if I can do that here. Well, that's the wrong song. See what else we can do here tonight. See? Feeling claustrophobic, we're trying to play the stoic. My toes start tapping a line. They offer reassurance, thank God I've got insurance as they give me this MRI. It started with a black, then it was a hammer. The pattern took hold of my mind. First obnoxious, then hypnotic, now I'm dancing on my back as I have my spins aligned. Wah, 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 thunk. The rhythm isn't hard to find. Wah, 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 thunk. I'm caught up in 7/8 time. And this endless string of tablets, they might become a habit, but they get me through my misery. And it'll all be worth it when I see I'm looking perfect, my medical history. Now I'm lying on my side without a shred of pride from my colonoscopy. And there on the table is a carefully laid out stable, the things I didn't want to see. Big probes, little probes, probes of every kind. The visions dance across my mind. Oh, I'm getting kind of groggy, but I gotta ask you, Doc, do you like looking for the things you might find? La 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 la, don't you love that propofol? La 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 la, I didn't feel a thing at all. And this endless string of tablets, they might become a habit. They get me through my misery. And it'll all be worth it when I see I'm looking perfect, my medical history. Oh, thanks to modern medicine, our pleasures multiply. Oscopies and otomies, we hardly dare ask why. Such specialized procedures, the bills will make you cry. Biopsies to autopsies, on past when we die. CAT scans, PET scans, any scan they can, every single one's a blast. But when it comes to having fun, this has to be the one. See, I saved the best for last. For hematuria, the procedure chosen most is called cystoscopy, where they thread a little tube up inside my you-know-who to see what the problem might be. Squeeze, 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 I feel like I'm starting to pee. Squeeze, 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 should have skipped that last iced tea. And this endless string of tablets, they might become a habit. They get me through my misery. And it'll all be worth it when I see I'm looking perfect, my medical history. Yes, it'll all be worth it when I see I'm looking perfect, my medical history.
Wow. I'm so happy right now. I just want to let this linger in the air for a moment. Yes. Okay. I'm going to do a song I wrote. It is a song of hope in troubled times. I was hoping to retire this after the last election, but alas, it is more relevant than ever, it seems, as basic human decency seems to be in peril. And fun fact, I recorded this song. The chorus is a sing-along, so I would love for you guys to sing along if you feel so moved. But we recorded this at Sue's house. There was a whole bunch of us darlings, a whole bunch of us who go on the Dar Williams retreats. And that's how we met John and brought all this together. And they attract some really lovely, lovely people. And so yeah, the chorus of this song was recorded there. So it's very special to have that on the recording. So the words are so simply, the words of the chorus are, today we cry, but tomorrow we rise. Today we cry, but tomorrow we rise. Sing along. Today we cry, but tomorrow we rise. You'll hear when that comes back in a moment. Oh, we rise to go high when the world has gone low, to put back the pieces which seem scattered so, for kindness to matter, not misplaced righteousness, for yes, all lives matter, though some not enough, so we rise. We rise. Today we cry, but tomorrow we rise. Oh, today we cry, but tomorrow we rise. Oh, we rise for the mother whose pain they don't know, for her road to travel, yes, her choice alone, for families in fear of ripped away dreams, for those standing boldly by rocks and by streams. Oh, we rise. We rise. Today we cry, but tomorrow we rise. Oh, today we cry, but tomorrow we rise. Oh, we rise like the trees of the great Sumatra. We rise for the bees and the sweet truffle love. Oh, we rise for the child who hasn't enough. Oh, we rise for two people who just want love. Oh, we rise. We rise. Today we cry, tomorrow we rise. Yeah. Oh, today we cry, tomorrow we rise. Oh, we rise. Oh, we rise. Oh, let's dry these eyes. We rise. Thank you so much. That was beautiful. Thank you.
Such a joy to share in these songwriters' rounds. I always come away feeling so inspired. Probably gonna write a song on the way home. going to close with a tune, close this part of the concert with a tune inspired by my study of Nada Yoga. It's the yoga of sound. This is a mantra of sorts. My body is an ancient vessel traveled by 4 centuries. She creaks and moans, aches and groans, yet carries on so steadfastly. Oh, my body, oh, my body, oh, my body, I thank you. My intellect is an architect that constructs a world for me to see, with atlases and diagrams, poems and philosophies. Oh, my intellect, oh, my intellect, oh, my intellect, I thank you. My emotions are gyre raised by wolves and bone of the fires, feral-eyed guardian of my heart. I honor her yearning, I honor her tears, liberty, whimsy, courage and fears. Oh, my spirit, oh, my spirit, oh, my spirit, I call upon you. Oh, my spirit, oh, my spirit, oh, my spirit, I call upon you. Pull me together, hands of forgiveness, offer me shelter when there is none. Pull me together, be my wisdom, offer me courage to be all I can.
I've got a part for you. And we will not wait for change. Try that with me. And we will not wait for change. Second time, a little bit different. And we will not wait for change. And we will not wait for change. Third time, almost the same as the first. And we will not wait for change to come around. And we will not wait for change to come around. Peace across the mighty waters, peace to all your sons and daughters. Write it in a rainbow across across the thunderous mountains, peace through lines and walls and bastions, write it in the rainbow across the sky. Here's your part, and we will not wait for change, and we will not wait for change, and we will not wait for change to come around. Peaceful mornings, yellow rays, and peace at evenings, purple haze, write it in the rainbow across the sky. Peace throughout your holy lands, and peace to those who understand, write it in the rainbow across the sky. Here's your part, and we will not wait for change, and we will not wait for change, and we will not wait for change to come around. Oh, 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 oh. Try that with me. Peace to politics and isms, peace to all of those in prison, write it in the rainbow across the sky. Find it in your righteous stories, don't be fooled by dreams of glory, write it in the rainbow across the time, sky last time, and we will not wait for change, and we will not wait for change, and we will not wait for change to come around. Oh, 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 oh. Sing it with me. Oh, 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 oh. So we're going to take a short break, do what your body needs to do, get a little coffee and use the restrooms, and we will reconvene in what, John? 10 minutes. 10 minutes. Thank you all for coming, and we appreciate you, and we will be back soon.